What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Sarah, and today we have a couple special guests on the channel who are going to show us a couple cool ways that we can make garden boxes and trellises almost entirely for free. And with the price of lumber right now, I think that information would be very helpful. So this is my sister Becky, and these are my nieces Sienna and Linnell. So before we get started, maybe you guys can tell us why it is that you like growing your own food, or why you think it's important.
Because when all the grocery stores maybe shut down, then you'd still have food and you wouldn't starve to death.
That's a pretty good reason. Yeah, resilience, right? You could still survive if things went wrong. How about you, Linnell?
I still like that rather that there's no chemicals sprayed on them if you have a garden.
Okay, no chemicals. So some nice organic, fresh food.
Yeah.
Those are some pretty good reasons. Okay, so maybe you guys want to give us a tour. We'll walk over here and you guys can tell us quickly. I'll just explain. This is a trellis system. And again, we were talking about some free material that you can use. So these are just some scrap pieces of wood that have been cut out of the bush. Also some put up here, and this is for, what are you guys growing here? Peas and squash and stuff?
More peas or tomatoes or...
Okay, stuff that likes to climb or needs a trellis.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, most of this is just free lumber from the bush, and then you can use some of this material. Could just be scraps left over from a different project, or maybe someone was disassembling an old deck or something like that. So, yeah, so that could be free as well. So the plants would be planted along here. By the end of the season, as my sister Becky was explaining, it can get a little overrun with weeds and stuff. So if you're wanting to kind of keep it a little more neat and tidy, there's a really cool example over here. They have this nice big trellis system built, and then you just get these little garden boxes built around the bases to prevent, you know, all the weeds and grass from coming in. And same with this unit here. This is all just nice scrap lumber from the bush, and they've got these nice garden boxes built in here to prevent weeds and stuff coming in. And this kind of material you can buy, or again, you can look for someone that's getting rid of it, or scraps from a project, and same with the lumber. Okay, cool. So what do you guys grow up this trellis thing here? Is this where your peas and beans go?
More beans.
Okay.
And this is the cabbage.
And this is the cabbage?
More. And then...
So what does this thing do for the cabbage?
Or more like a trellis.
Mom's gonna put like a sheet over it, right?
Oh.
And then I think it's to help the moths get it.
Right, the moths that get the cabbage. Okay, that's cool. And so this stuff here, actually, I had a bunch of this stuff in my yard, and I was going to get rid of it. I was just going to take it to the dump, but instead I donated it. So this was free, and that was free. And I think I gave you guys some chicken wire too at some point. But same with like this kind of material you guys can get if, you know, if scraps left over from a job, or someone's ripped out some old project. Just make a post on like Kijiji or something like that.
Yeah, so in here...
What would you like to say?
And the beans like more of the slanted area. And then when sometimes if they grow really well, they can go all the way up and down.
Oh wow, they get that long.
Yeah, we've gotten it where it's gone all the way, has it gone to the ground?
No, not all the way to the ground,
but it's gone over the top.
Crazy. Well, that's pretty cool. So this is beans and peas. Do you guys put peas in here, or just mostly beans?
More beans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peas like it to be straight. They don't like the angle.
Okay,
Yeah,
peas
so-
like straight, beans like an angle.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then we put the peas in here.
Oh, the peas go up this straight thing.
Yeah, and then sometimes the tomatoes goes in there, or now they go in there, but they used to go in there.
Okay. So this obviously is some kind of greenhouse. Now, what's the point of this?
It keeps away most of the bugs, and also it keeps the plants warm.
It keeps the plants warm. So like when it's cooler in the evening. So would this be for plants that like it a little bit
Yeah.
warmer, like tomatoes
Yeah.
and peppers and that kind of stuff? Cool. And then this obviously
Goes
comes down.
and we're not gonna close it because there's water.
Okay. So but if you wanted to close it, you just unhook this and then you unroll it down.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then you've got a piece of lumber attached to the bottom to keep it from blowing around. Okay, that's pretty cool.
And we put them behind the posts.
And you put, oh yeah, I see, okay. Oh, you put the when you unroll this, the wood goes behind this post.
So the wind can't, because this wood's pretty light.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, and I see it is full of water here. So, oh yeah, like you can use that to water your plants later.
That's a lot of water.
It is a lot of water. Okay, so what do you guys got in these garden boxes over here?
So
Now, keeping in mind, these garden boxes were not built with scrap lumber. However, you could, if you wanted, source some scrap lumber, maybe disassemble some old pallets or something like that, right? As long as it's not pressure treated, because you don't want the chemicals leaching into the soil and obviously getting into your nice organic produce. So what do we got growing here, ladies?
onions. Yeah.
Onions, nice.
No.
Garlic. Garlic. Can you tell me a little bit about garlic? How long does it take to grow?
They take maybe, you plant them in the fall and then it snows and they like sleep and then they come up in the spring. That's why they're already up.
Gotcha.
And then here there's more.
They're just hiding. Oh yeah, but I see them.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Whole bunch. We got a whole bunch of garlic.
So we planted them 2 years ago from
Okay.
seed.
Okay, so it takes 2 years from seed.
3 or 2.
2. Yeah.
2 years from seed.
Just
Okay.
1 year if you're going to do it with a clove.
Okay, but if you planted a clove of garlic, then it just takes 1 year.
These are cloves.
Okay, so you guys planted those last year, and these are from seed, so 2 years. Gotcha. What's in this box here? This is a nice raised garden bed. It's a little nice and ergonomic because you could sit here and read it if you wanted to, you know?
Or if you're taller, you can
Yeah. And also when you're building beds like this, it's nice to be able to reach. You know, you wouldn't want a huge, really wide bed, right? Because you need to be able to reach to the middle of the bed, so this is perfect. What's in here?
I don't think there's anything in.
Nothing yet, but
Nothing yet.
it will have my root vegetables.
Okay, but root vegetables are going to be in here.
Yeah, like carrots.
They get the extra depth.
Beets and
We kind of digged out some of this, and then we digged out this, and then some of it grew back.
Okay, what is it?
I don't know.
It's bergamot,
Bergamot.
which is a perennial that the
Nice.
bees love.
Okay, and what's going in this bed? More root vegetables or?
So this one's going to grow
carrots and beets.
Okay. And what about this mound behind here? What's going in there? That doesn't have a box around it yet. Do you know what's going in there?
I think onions.
Linnell planted it, so ask Linnell.
potatoes.
Oh.
Can you go stay with Auntie Sarah? You can tell her.
There's red potatoes and yellow potatoes.
Red and yellow potatoes. They're already planted?
Yeah.
And now what do we do with potatoes? You have to keep building up the mound?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You just keep building it up, and then once you harvest the potatoes, then it goes down. Cool. Well, so we'll have to do another video later this summer when everything is in full, you know, bloom and stuff. When all your vegetables are climbing the trellis, like you were explaining, and we can check out the progress. But anyways, for now, I think that's really good because you guys can get some ideas on trellises that you can, you know, build, boxes you can build and that kind of stuff, and a couple vegetables to get started on, right? And it's really important for everyone to be growing their own food right now because we want it to be organic and, of course, in case there's any kind of food shortage. All right, well, thanks very much for watching, everybody, and hope you have a really great day.
Bye.
Have a good day, guys.